to the field from Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Women's Rugby Club. Take care from Texas because they're called the Bluebonnets Rugby Club.
Welcome back to Championship Weekend. I'm here joined by Katie Wurst, and we got Shield final action here between Philadelphia and the Bluebonnets. Bluebonnets are a combination side between Texas and Oklahoma. What can we expect from these two sides coming to this Shield final matchup?
Texas and Oklahoma, a great combination of collegiate talent that we've seen from universities like Texas Tech or Texas A&M. I think they've been playing a wider, expansive game, and it'll be a tale of two teams in particular because Philadelphia known for all the turnover from their 15s to their 7s, all the same teams play. So we'll see the difference in physicality and how that'll play out.
Well, starting off pretty physical at the kickoff, we've seen many teams over the weekend struggle with handling this kickoff scenario, but right now, line out.
Bluebonnets. Bluebonnets are the players from the Oklahoma and Texas region.
Philadelphia line out. Brian Zapp, the referee, just giving a few words of advice there. Great looking line out, but not straight.
That's not straight in the line out.
We've got Philadelphia.
When I think there's no contest, when people aren't getting thrown up in the air, I just think you play on there. You know, if no other team's putting up a pod to get their hands on the ball, I think that's a play on moment. But referee, as Lou Stanfield's been saying, his word is gold. But we have a scrum down.
Called by referee Brian Zapp for unbinding.
Nice looking hands all the way out. Decides to switch back to the inside and go back to the outside. That'll be number 5, Megan Beam, taking it into contact. Nice pass out to the left. You think they need to get a little more space. That's good run there by Taylor Worker. Little scrappy play here. Bluebonnets coming in hard with the physicality. Brian Zapp blowing it up. Quick tap penalty taken. Number 6, stretching her legs, Kathleen Hallinan. Nice little pop-up off the ground. They have space out left. They use it. Great skills coming in. Oh, wow. Just bottled up. That's Tony Lloyd absolutely making her presence felt there. Scrappy stuff out here from the start a little bit. You just see the physicality going on. It seems like both teams are having a hard time getting going because of the defense, I think, just coming up and swarming so quickly right now.
Sure, Bluebonnets have a bunch of individual efforts right now from Tony Lloyd, putting a lot of pressure on, but really have to make sure that they're working within their system or else there's going to be gaps created. And Philly could, as they have proven so far in this tournament, be a dangerous side to kind of exploit those holes to make some forward progress.
You know, we're talking about earlier with an aggressive defense, it's harder to maintain that defensive wall. As you see there, a few gaps coming up, but working out in the Bluebonnets' favor right now. Philly still with the ball, looking to stretch the defense. I like that going to the sideline, now bringing it back. A little bit of an errant pass there. Finds number 7, Francesca Snyder. Ball still in the hands of Philadelphia.
Better defensive form here so far from the Bluebonnets, able to push them back. Philly's hard-pressed to make some forward progress, but still keeping with it.
Well, the Bluebonnets have no sweeper back, so getting along the sideline, number 7, Francesca Snyder, getting a big shove off. She could go all the way here. Still running through the tackle, a great individual effort. Snyder dots it down to the middle of the post and gets first points on for her team. Great run, great try. Awesome stuff.
I'm sure Bluebonnets walking back a bit frustrated in just their momentary lapse of field awareness. And just credit to Philadelphia. And Schneider just did a fantastic job to see that blind side and go forward and take it. And early points early on here for Philly.
Yeah, she did a great job just busting through that tackle and just staying up and battling off the sweeper, getting that fend out, keeping it off her body. But great job, dots down in the middle of the post. You thought, you know, the Bluebonnets defense were just all over them attacking, but possession is key. Philadelphia just kept the ball, and eventually, you know, you get a break open play. Number 2, Callista Moses with the ball, passes out to the left. Bluebonnets looking good on attack here. Have a little bit of space. Cut back inside. Looking for an offload. Finds it. Nice little kick in behind. Noticing there's no sweeper. Snyder going back to try score. Trying to make a defensive effort there. Back, says referee Brian Zapp.
Good hustle play there by Jen Swinton to chase the ball down.
Ball goes back out to the wing. That's number 9. Courtney Applewhite taking it to the corner, stretching to the fence. Great job retaining possession. Great hard line to the middle. Offload out of the tackle. Step, show, go. Out to the outside. Looping runner. Pinning her ears back a little bit. Finding support. And Jen Swinton. Here we go. Tony Lloyd getting her legs pumping. Looking for an offload. Finds a dummy. Gets loose with the tackle. And she'll dot down under the post. That was just a great, strong run. Not giving up on the play. And now 5-7 with the kick to come. We could be even at 7 apiece here with a minute 40 left in this half.
Tony Lloyd just showing her diversity as a player. We saw her just consistently going forward, making tackle after tackle, getting up, and just kind of found herself an opportunity, picked up the ball, saw that there was space in front, and took advantage.
You know, sometimes when you get wrapped up like that, you know, you just stay on your feet and you're looking for somebody to pass to, and then you just keep on churning your legs, and you get free some of the time, you know, and that's the importance in sevens of keeping your feet. When you lose your feet, you lose all your power, and you know, sometimes people who are just have that size and that power, you just bust through it. And you know, Tony doing a good job there, getting her team back up 7 apiece. We're tied. Shield final action here with the Bluebonnets and Philadelphia. Colin Hawley joined by Katie Wurst. Kickoff here to come. 50 seconds left on the clock on this first half.
Is Lloyd a member of the Griffin Women's Program in Allen, Texas?
Oh, what a fend! Sorry to interrupt there, Katie.
No worries.
I just got Kathleen Hallen and getting a little shove off there. Pretty impressive stuff. Taylor going back, worker. Nice little step. Did well there to get some go forward. Nice little offload and tackle. Finds a runner on the outside. Step back in. Nice offload to number 9, Colette DeAngelo. She gets wrapped up. Little spill ball in the back. Still in the hands of Philadelphia. She's getting bottled up by Bluebonnet defense. Still, space out to the left. Can she get the pass off? Yes, the try score. Stretching her legs again on the outside. Cuts back in. Nice little show inside. Finds a runner in Hallinan. She finds little shimmy and go. She's got green grass in front of her, right down under the post. Great movement and ball retention by Philly. Just really impressed with their ability to use the width of the field and keep the ball.
Hallinan, fantastic effort to just finish off what was started early on from Worker, who's really living up to her name here at this stage. Just all around the ball, being able to distribute, getting herself up off the ground quickly, doing a fantastic job. So far, Philly's in a good position here.
Yeah, I think the standout player for me has got to be Francesca Snyder out there, number 7 on the wing. She had that great individual effort that had that try in the first half. Got her team on the board first. And then right there, the presence of mind at wing. We've seen it time and time again. When you're getting run into touch, being able to just have the wherewithal to be like, I'm not going to get the corner, but I'm not going to go out of bounds. So pulling out, kind of finding that seam back inside between the last 2 defenders. She finds Hallinan on the inside, gives her the ball. She's got the sweeper to beat, just a little shimmy shake, and then she gets the points underneath the post.
Certainly created a scoring opportunity by just using the fend off and doing a really good job. Defense tried to commit, but she was just too strong.
Yeah, brilliant stuff by both these teams. Now we got a 14-7 game. Converted, try the difference. Philly needs to hold on, but what the Bluebonnets need to do, I think, their defensive efforts are there. It's just a little more structure, a little more communication, because they're coming out and they're absolutely one of the most physical teams here at the tournament. Just, I think, a little more communication around that effort will be the difference between the second half.
Yep, we saw Snyder capitalize on just a small momentary lapse of really coverage around the breakdown. So more that they can just be aware, heads up, and see what's going on the field. I think that'll help much more in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. So a little more communication from the Bluebonnets, I think we'll be all right. But coming back for this Shield final action, bringing you here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Thanks for joining us. And here we go. Bluebonnets to kick off, 7-14. Really impressed with the level of play for the ladies this weekend. This is the Shield final action, and both teams right now, I just think the physicality is one of the biggest things that I've seen here. All the teams have just brought the pain and brought the heat this weekend.
Well, there's such an interesting mix of clubs here, some that focus on sevens in particular. It's really gaining more excitement in around that specific code of the game, but also just seeing the crossover from Division I, Division II, all the way up to the Women's Premier League. That probably alludes to the physicality.
Oh, here we go, another breakout play for Philly, coming off the offload from Francesca Snyder. Donning it down again for another 5 points, and there she is. Absolutely wonderful play there. Started with the lady of the match, I think, so far, Francesca Snyder. She gotten the tackle, one-handed offload to the outside, giving her teammate the ability to go and stretch her legs and score the try. That's not what you wanted if you're the Bluebonnets, coming out, scoring within 40 seconds at the beginning of the second half. You thought they needed to come out and make a statement here with their defense, and just Philly coming out and proving to be the more motivated clinical team right now.
What's likely, Colin, has to do with really just their competition in the area. They've played in a number of different tournaments over the summer with the likes of teams like Nova and the DC Furies, which we'll be seeing in some of the cup matches and different championship matchups that we'll have later on.
Yeah, an important factor to kind of think about with Philly's squad. The team is entirely made up of the club's 15 squad. Now, you come off a season playing 15s with a bunch of ladies. You know how they play. You know the lines of communication that you need to do. It absolutely makes a massive, massive difference in sevens. I think communication is more prominent in sevens. Nice little offload from the line out. That was number 2, Whitney Hilleman, getting the ball off to her number 4, Emily Tunney, and getting another try for Philly. And again, this thing's starting to open up right now.
I'm sure the Bluebonnets would love to have that line out back, just a momentary lapse, just an errant throw that wasn't quite where they needed, and Philly just did a fantastic job of capitalizing on that opportunity.
Yeah, we've seen the line out, and it's just a big momentum shift when you can get the ball or get that steal within their own territory, and just a great presence of mind by Whitney Hilleman, but she hit the deck, and just the offloading from the Philly team. And that, when you play rugby, that's the communication thing, right? You got to know that your player's going to be in there and support. There's no 50-50 balls. If you can hear them, I'm on your left, on your right. I got to feel like a team that's been playing 15s together coming out with the same unit playing sevens. That's got to be a huge advantage for them.
We've seen a great progression of Philly's continuity throughout this game, just a great deal of passing, nice lines of support, and it's really just transitioned into a number of points for this squad.
4 minutes left to play, 24-7. Certainly not out of reach for the Bluebonnets, but you got to think they got to get something going right here. Nice line out to the front of the line out. That's a good option here. Ball's out and play on, says Brian Zapp. Bluebonnets able to pick it up. They have space on the outside to choose to go there. Choose to go back in from the center. Nice little feet there from number 11, Autumn Merle. Bluebonnets fighting to stay alive here. Nice tackle by Philly. Great counter rock coming in. Penalty against Philly. Bluebonnets decided to take it quickly. Nice running with the ball in 2 hands. Slammed down to the deck. Casey Tedrick did well there to get the ball back for her team. Look at the physicality on the breakdown. Again, Francesca Snyder being all sorts of problems. Great tackle there coming in from Whitney Hilleman again. Just the physicality here, getting real scrappy at the breakdown. Snyder with the ball, coming out left. Want to get it out to number 9's hand, Colette D'Angelo. She's been great all weekend. She gets the ball off, and again an offload out of the tackle. Kathleen Hallinan around the corner. No one's going to stop her. And Philly, the floodgates have opened. Another try for Philly with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this match. Just Bluebonnets trying, and just the physicality of Philly has just been up since the beginning of this game.
Certainly Philadelphia, just a well-earned turnover ball that they committed to competing at the breakdown, and resulted in a great platform for attack.
Yeah, wonderful stuff there. And the accuracy of the offload, I think, is the difference here for Philly. They're getting those, Bluebonnets are getting their hands on the ladies, but then Philly's getting their hands free, and the runners, the support, the communication is there. And maybe that's coming from the 15 season having to support each other, but it's definitely paying off for them in dividends.
Philly's just doing a great job to be relentless in defensive pressure pushing up. There's not much the Bluebonnets can do to be able to offload the game. It's the second they're tackled, they're getting to their feet right away and competing.
2 minutes left to go in the Shield final action. We got Schuylkill River versus Hawaii Titans Shield final coming up next. After this women's Shield final. Penalty to Philly. They want a quick tap. Coming out to the right. They still want to play some rugby. Nice little looping ball there, finding a support behind. Still trying to stretch the fence. Nice little step back inside. Taylor Worker right there, doing a good job getting her team on the front foot. Now they got numbers on the outside. Here's the danger woman, Snyder. One-handed shift pass out to D'Angelo. She's got pace around the corner, steps back inside, beats another defender. Sweeper just barely grabs her by the foot. And there's Snyder. Unfortunate knock on. Pretty dangerous stuff from those two.
Just great little evasion move for Worker to buy some space, and then great decision to switch fields as the defense was coming across going against the grain. Really just created a great opportunity to use the space that was in front of them.
Absolutely. Pretty dynamic running and from D'Angelo and Snyder right now. Liking the combination of the two, but Bluebonnet ball, putting it in, 40 seconds left to play. You think it might be out of reach from here, but you know, this is finals rugby. You play to the end whistle here. Absolutely. Bluebonnets with the ball, still attacking. Oh, maybe a less than forward. Brian Zapp not seeing it, playing on. Again, the hits keep coming. Great ball to recycle. Bringing it out to the wing. She's got a little space in front. Decides to cut back. Nice offload out of the tackle. Steps back inside. That looks like Savannah Campbell. Got the ball back inside. Needs support. Campbell over the top. Casey Tedrick getting the ball out to her teammate. Nice kick off the boot. Snyder giving chase. Not who you want chasing you down. Brenda Ramirez and Snyder. Ball going to the touch. Philly ball. Time's out of the clock. I would think Brian Zapp coming back for a knock on in the middle of the field. We'll have one more passage to play here.
Jen Swen probably thinking about field position, thinking to just, hack the ball forward a little bit, buy themselves a bit more time, see if they can get one more opportunity.
Yeah, just have a moment. End this great run. And I guess Brian Zapp says that's enough. Congratulations to Philly. Your Shield finals for the women's Club Sevens. Clinical performance by them. Absolutely wonderful. Hats off to the Bluebonnets. Wonderful stuff from the select side from Texas and Oklahoma. Absolutely fantastic. The ladies going there, cheering each other on. It's been a long road, long season to get here, and to get some hardware at the end of the day. It's really special for a team to go ahead and play to the end, get to the finals, and have that moment playing with the 15 season together, playing the sevens together, coming here, getting to the Shield final. Wonderful stuff from them. Great job as the ladies clap each other off right here.
Certainly, Philly just won that off the backs of great just aggression around the breakdown and being relentless in defense. Created a number of turnover opportunities that resulted in just good attacking advantage for the Philly team.
All right, wonderful. Coming up next, we have the men's Shield final.